Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to explain that how you can create the six CI/CD pipelines for the different microservices on a single cluster on ECS Fargate. So let's get started. I have created this infrastructure using Terraform on AWS. So here, this is the Terraform script that I have written. So here I have already executes the Terraform commands to create the infrastructure on AWS. Here you can see. So I have executed the commands. So let's check on AWS console. So here you can see I have created these six pipelines. So let's go to the script. So first of all, I have created the provider file. Here you can see I am creating this infrastructure on US East 1 region. So this is the my BPC. Here I have created the BPC with the name test BPC, and here I have attached an internet gateway to my BPC. Here I have created an route table to my BPC, and here I have created two subnets to my BPC, and I have attached these two subnets to my route table. And after that, here this is the security group that I have created, and I have added some inbound and outbound rules. Here you can see I have given the name test TG here, and I have mentioned the BPC ID. So here you can see I have created the some IAM tool for code build, and here this is the policy, and here I have created the another IAM role for code pipeline. This is the role, and this is the code pipeline policy. And here you can see I have created the application load balancer with the name test LB. Here you can see this is the type of load balancer, and here I have attached my subnets and security group. And here I have created the target group. I have created the six target groups in this, so that my so that I can attach with the different services. So I have created this target group and this listener group. Here you can see the TG group one and the listener rule. So I have created the different listener rules and target group here. So this is the cluster that I have created with the name cluster dev, and here here this is the first service that I have created. So I'm going to explain here. First of all, I have created an ECR repository with the name repo1 here, and after that I have created the ECS task definition. Here you can see network mode is AWS BPC, and I am the required capabilities is a Fargate, and here this is the I have mentioned the CPU and memory. Here I have mentioned the execution role ARN. I have created this role in data.df file. I have created this manually and fetched from here. So let's go back to the service, and here you can see I have mentioned the container definitions. Here I have mentioned the image of my ECR. This is the CPU and memory. Here I have mentioned the port. So here you can see I have created my first service. This is the name of my service, and here I have mentioned the ID of cluster, and here I have mentioned the ID of my task, that definitions that I have created. And this is the launch type, which is forget, and here I have mentioned the network configurations. I have mentioned the subnets that we have created in my VPC, and this is my security group, and I have assigned the public IP, and here I have assigned the load balancer here. So I have created the all these services are same. So the script is same, and here you can see on the second one, here you can see this is the task definition. This is the ECS service, and this is our network configuration and load balancer. And after that, we have created the code build project. So here you can see this is the build timeout, and here I have mentioned the service role that we have created in IAM. So here you can see this is our environment. Compute type is build general one, and this is the image standard 5.0, and this is the logs config. And here I have added the source. I have added the GitHub. This is the location of my GitHub repository. Sorry, my GitHub account. And here I have created the code pipeline. So this is the second pipeline, and here you can see this is the first. Here this is the first pipeline. So here you can see I have mentioned the role ARN, and here I have created the S3 bucket, mentioned the S3 bucket to store the artifacts. Here I have created the S3 bucket. So first of all, I have added the source stage. So here you can see name is source, category source, and here I have added the GitHub. So this is the configurations of my GitHub repository. So this is the name of my repository, and here I have mentioned the a token. I'm going to delete this token after posting the video. So after a source, here I have created the build, and build is AWS. You can see owner is AWS, and I have provided the code build. This is the version of code build, and here you can see this is the name of my project. And after build, this is the deploy stage. You can see here name is deploy, owner is AWS. This is the provider ECS. We are going to provide deploy on ECS. This is the input artifacts, and here this is the configurations of my service name and the file name. So all these services are same. We have created the 6 services. I will mention the GitHub link to this repository. You can see all the services are same. You can get the code from the description. These are the 6 services. Let's go back to the AWS console. So I'm going to refresh here. It's taking some time. So here you can see the pipelines are succeeded. So let's check why this one is failed. So just click on view in code build. Go to the logs, and here you can see we have reached the pull rate limit. So I'm going to uh, retry the build. So go to the pipelines. So it has restarted. So you can see the pipelines here. Three pipelines are succeeded, and others are in processing. This is in deploying stage. So wait for some time. So we have created the load balancer with the name test lb. You can see here in the Terraform script. Here we have created the load balancer. Let's check this load balancer on AWS console. Okay, just click on load balancer. Our load balancer is created. You can see the DNS name. I'm going to copy my DNS name. Just paste here. And here you can see the pipeline one. This is the HTML content uh, that we have pushed on our GitHub. Let's go to the GitHub. So here you can see I have created the here this is the my build spec file used for the code build, and here I have created the six services. In the services I have created the two files. First one is a docker file and another one is the index.html file. So this is the index.html file. You can see the pipeline one that we have seen earlier using a load balancer. So I have created the six uh, Docker files here, and this is my buildspec.yml file. Here you can see I will provide the code in the description. So let's check that our pipelines are created or not. Go to the code pipeline. So here you can see the five pipelines are created successfully. One is failed, so I'm going to retry this one. Just wait for some time. So now you can see our all the pipelines are created successfully. So let's go inside the pipeline, and here you can see the source stage. This is the build stage and this is the deploy stage. So let's go inside. So go to the deploy stage, and here you can see this is our deploy stage. This is deployed on ECS. So these are the tasks. So this is a task section. You can see launch type is forget, and these are the events. You can see So here we have created the 6 pipelines successfully. So thanks for watching the video.